Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Starry Tarot. Good to see you. For those of you who are new here, my name is Sophie, or you can call me Starry. I really don't care. I am your friendly tarot reader. I can answer any of your questions. All of my donation information can be found at the top of the chat, as well as in the information of the video and in the body of the chat as well. I can answer any of your questions with the exception of medical and or legal questions. And today I am using the Couture Tarot. I got this for the holidays, and I really love this deck. I haven't fully broken into it yet, but so that is what we're in the process of doing. It's a fantastic deck. It's really beautiful. So yeah, welcome everybody. I can answer any of your questions. I am also a psychic medium. I can communicate with those who have passed on. If that is something that you are indeed interested in, please let me know. I have all my materials needed for that. And if you are a regular here, you might notice that the setup's a little bit different. I am not at home right now. I am traveling, so this is remote. So the normal setup, you can see all the cards. I don't have that set up right now, but I will show you every single card that I pull for each and every one of your readings. And if you want to see them again, I'm more than happy to show them to you again as well, but I will be holding them up to the screen. So yeah, I can answer any and all of your questions. I answer a lot of romance questions, but I also answer finance. Sorry, one moment. Hi, Sarah. Thank you so much for your patience. I'm so sorry about that. Thank you so much for your donation. I got a really scary email just a moment ago. I'm traveling right now, and I basically got a fraud alert on my bank account, and that's like really scary to deal with when you're traveling. So I had to like deal with that right away. I'm really like just the worst timing ever. Like literally the moment you made a donation that came through. I'm really sorry about that, love. Thank you so much for your donation. So, did you want a 10 card reading? You wanted to do feelings and intentions spread? Absolutely. And who did you want to do that for? What is their name? Ten card? Yeah, you got it. No problem. And what is their name? For N? Okay. And what's their sign? Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Ancient masters and spirit guides, where it ends, current thoughts, feelings, and intentions towards S. Okay, we have Page of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, Two of Wands, that's my card for today, Three of Wands, they always come up together, those two, Page of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles reversed, Six of Cups, Three of Cups reversed, and 10 of Pentacles. Okay, let's start with your current energies here. We have the Page of Wands reversed and the Two of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Page of Swords, so the Six of Cups. How long have the two of you known one another? Because on one hand, I see that you do want to balance N into your life with this Two of Pentacles. You do want to find a way to balance them into your life, make them a part of your life, or recalibrate them into your life in a way that they were in the past and maybe aren't anymore. But on the other hand, you're also, correct me if I'm wrong, about a month now, it's a slow burn. Got it. I was going to say, on the other hand, there's also a sense of you feeling as though you don't have enough. I don't want to say you feel like you don't have enough agency to make things happen and work in your favor. But yeah, there's only so much you can do. You know, we can't force romantic situations. There's a lot of situations that we can't force in our lives, and I'm not saying that you know, we're suggesting that you could force anything, but I think that's kind of the energy, is there's only so much we can do in the realm of romance. Thank you very much for your donation. Kay, I really appreciate you. Let me go ahead and add you here. Okay, so it's been about a month. Ends general energies towards you. We have the Page of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. So you said it's been a slow burn. We've got two pages here. On one hand, with your energies, we have the Page of Wands reversed, and then on the other hand, with End's energies, we do have the Page of Swords. End definitely wants to continue getting to know you. That's a big part of this. Is they surprisingly, them being Sagittarius, I don't get the sense that they're trying to move things fast by any means, and I'll get to that in a moment as well. Yeah, I think that's good for anyone. Slow and steady wins the race, I think. And really, really values you as well, and wants something solid with this Ten of Pentacles. I think they want something solid for the long term, and that's another reason why I could see them not wanting to rush, wanting to take their time and getting to know you here with this Page of Swords, so that those foundations can be built for a potential Ten of Pentacles situation. And yeah, I mentioned I was going to get to their thoughts and like the speed of things. And I see that here. Their thoughts, we have the Queen of Wands reversed and the Knight of Pentacles reversed. They're definitely not comparing this journey to anybody else's. Whereas some people move really, really quickly in love, especially fire signs. N is not one to do so. They take their time, they do things their own way, they go their own path, and take things slowly. Again, with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, I see a lot of that energy here. It's good, and definitely likes you, and I think definitely wants something serious and legit with you, but certainly does not want to rush into anything. Yeah, their feelings towards you. They definitely, with this Two of Wands and the Six of Cups, they definitely idealize who you are. They see your light. You remind them of the type of person who they always saw themselves being with when they were younger, and you're most definitely on his mind for sure with this Two of Wands. Yeah, for sure. His intentions towards you, we have the three. He has a Capricorn stellium too. I'm also okay. There you go. I was going to say that because for Sagittarius, this is moving very slowly, but Capricorns, they move very, very slowly. His intentions towards you, there we go. We have the Three of Wands and the Three of Cups reversed. He intends to take things slowly. He intends he wants you to be patient with him, but he also wants you to appreciate the time that you spend together, not rushing into things, spending time to get to know one another, having patience with one another in this journey that you're taking together, and not rushing into things, not rushing into I don't know if you've put a label on this connection, but I think that's another thing that he's possibly trying to avoid for the time being. His intentions with me, didn't hear. His intentions with you right now are patience, taking things slowly. Three of Wands and Three of Cups reversed. Three of Wands is all about patience, you having patience with him, and him having you guys having patience with each other and getting to know one another and taking your time and making this work, not rushing into something that could be potentially short term if it's something that you're rushed into, because he wants something long term. He's definitely wanting something long term, something serious, something committed. So this looks good. This looks really good. So I really like this, and yeah, it makes sense to me too. I think he sometimes feels tempted to want to rush things as well. I think a lot of people do when they have feelings for someone. But at the end of the day, he's probably seen that the ineffectiveness of rushing into things, and doesn't want to jeopardize this, you know, yeah. So that is what I'm seeing for you, Miss SB. Thank you very much for your donation. I really appreciate you for your patience earlier as well. That was a little scary. Really appreciate you for being so kind and patient. And I hope that I brought you clarity. Thank you. Kay, thank you very much for your donation. Okay, so you donated $29.98 over SuperChat. Okay, so you wanted a 15 card reading, I'm assuming. Hi Kay, absolutely, you got it. 15 card general. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, please provide Kay with any and all messages that he needs to hear at this time. All right, we have 4 of Swords reversed, 10 of Swords reversed, 9 of Pentacles reversed, 4 of Cups reversed, 4 of Wands reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, Knight of Cups, the Tower reversed, Page of Swords, 4 of Pentacles reversed, 6 of Wands reversed, 3 of Wands, 10 of Cups reversed, Ace of Wands reversed, and 2 of Wands. Wow, we have every single 4. 4 of Swords, 4 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and 4 of Pentacles. And they're all reversed. Yeah, there's a lot of reversals here. Can't lie about that. Okay. We've got this 4 of Swords reversed, 3 of Cups reversed, and 6 of Wands reversed. There's definitely a feeling of frustration here, Kay, that I'm seeing. Feeling as though feeling as though there's been a lack of success, a lack of victory in your life with the Six of Wands reversed, feeling a lack of celebrations or reason to celebrate or commend yourself in any way with this Three of Cups reversed, and feeling as though you need a break. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I do get this energy as though you feel as though you could really benefit from taking a step back from a lot of the things going on in your life, not just to recharge and reboot, but to better evaluate how to find successful strategies and find successful strategic moves in overcoming certain issues in your life. How are things going? I know you don't usually tell me, but I don't know how things are going in the romance department. But we do have this. We have the Ten of Swords reversed, the Knight of Cups, and the Three of Wands. I don't feel like things have come to a close with you and this girl. With this Ten of Swords reversed, this is telling me actually the opposite, that things haven't come to a close with it being in its reversed form. If it was upright, I'd say possibly things have come to a close, but there's definitely someone that you have a cup of love for, a cup of affection for with this Knight of Cups. And at this time, you are currently waiting on them. You are, I don't want to say you're exhausting your patience or your levels of patience, or that she's exhausting your levels of patience, but it is going, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like it is going a little slower or a lot slower than you would ideally like it to go if things were going entirely your way. And I see further frustration here with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, the Tower reversed, and the Ten of Cups reversed. There's this lack of growth that's being acknowledged here with this Nine of Pentacles reversed, not seeing the fruits of your labor that you've put in, not having that major moment in your life yet with this Tower reversed card. And this doesn't even have to be of a romantic nature by any means either, but just something major, a major upheaval to shake up your life and make you feel, I don't want to say more alive, but in tune with what you're looking for in your life. And thank you so much, SB, for your donation. I just received your donation. Let me go ahead and add you here. And an overall lack of satisfaction when it comes to emotional contentment and overall satisfaction, emotional satisfaction in your life with this Ten of Cups reversed. Like there's an empty cup there. And I furthermore see this with this Four of Cups reversed. The Four of Cups reversed is the card all about, the traditional artwork is someone sitting on the floor and they're looking down at their three empty cups. And if they were to just look up, they'd see that they do have a fourth cup, the Four of Cups, and it's indeed full. The Four of Cups reversed is like looking at that from a different perspective, like trying not to see, doing one's best to not see their cup as half empty and seeing it as half full. Noticing that full fourth cup and not focusing on those empty three cups. Keeping your head above the clouds, and keeping a positive attitude despite external factors with this Page of Swords, and despite things not moving in the direction or not starting in the way that you would ideally like to see them start at this time with this Ace of Wands reversed. I do see you doing your very best to keep your best head on your keep the best head, your best head on your shoulders right now. Yeah, because I do see a general sense of disharmony with this Four of Wands reversed. A general difficulty in letting go of of certain things that you genuinely hold very dear to, and definitely want to see come to manifestation in your life. And Spirit's definitely not suggesting that you let go of these things or let go of these dreams or these ideals. That's certainly not what I'm saying. They're not suggesting that you let go of them. They're just they are acknowledging that it's difficult to that it can be difficult when we don't see the things that we want come to manifestation. But Spirit is also saying that with time and with patience, you will see these things come to fruition. Not just time and patience, but also your own due diligence, which you're very good at. You know, being a Leo, you have a very good sense of agency and autonomy, and your own power and your own agency. And really meeting your spirit guides and your angels halfway. I always talk about that, how important it is to meet them halfway. There's only so much that they can do for us, and there's, while there's only so much that we can do for ourselves, there's only so much that they can do for us as well. So if we can meet them halfway, that's really the most ideal situation there. And it definitely looks like you most definitely are meeting them halfway, and we'll see these things come to fruition in due time. Possibly not on the time frame that you would ideally like to see it happen, but definitely in due time. Okay. So that is what I am seeing for you, Kay. Thank you very much for your donations. I really appreciate you. And I hope I brought you clarity there. Let me know if you have any questions or need any clarity regarding your reading. Thank you. SB, thank you so much for your donation. Please go ahead and post your question right there in the chat. Thank you. Yeah, totally. And there's only and that's the thing, is the things that are in your hands, you've taken into your hands, and there's only so much that you can do and that you have done. So now it's just about patience and watching things unfold. Wanting to ask how and will treat me in this relationship. Are you guys officially boyfriend and girlfriend? Not yet? Okay. So, okay, so I do, if you guys aren't boyfriend and girlfriend yet, I do have to ask it in the sense that if you guys do become boyfriend and girlfriend, because it's likely that you guys will be boyfriend and girlfriend, but that wasn't what we asked in the last question. If the two of you are to be together, how will he treat you once things become official? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S once things became official with them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S once things become official romantically with them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S once things become official romantically between them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became romantic officially between them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things officially became romantic between them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became officially romantic between them? Angels, messengers, and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became officially romantic between them? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became officially romantic between them? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became officially romantic between them? Ancient messengers and spirit guides, how would N treat S if things became officially romantic between them? Okay, we have Queen of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune reversed, Knight of Cups, Eight of Cups, and the Hierophant. Interesting, interesting. Okay. We've got both the Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. That's telling me two things: that he would treat you like a queen. He would truly treat you like his queen. And he would treat you like the Knight. The Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. He would definitely treat you, I think, very well. Very romantic. Very traditionally romantic. However, I do see you mentioned it being a slow burn. I do see it being a slow, with this Wheel of Fortune reversed. I see things moving forward, but I see them moving slowly, at sometimes feeling like they're at a standstill. I also see him not being completely open and forthright with his feelings with this Eight of Cups. I do see him being, and you know, I was just gonna say, who isn't, but some of us are more than others. But I do see him kind of concealing things with his feelings, in a way that might frustrate you from time to time. But beside that, I see him being very, very traditional in this relationship with the Hierophant. I see the two of I see you guys having very similar values that are very aligned. You guys wanting the same things from a romantic connection. An equal balance of give and take. Keeping in mind that that is exactly what relationships are, is they're an equal balance of give and take. So this looks good. This looks good. Yes, I like this. He definitely looks like he yeah, very romantic fellow. Definitely on the same page in most ways with you. Just I think the only thing that can be difficult, that might be difficult, is him having some difficulties in expressing himself. Yeah. You're very welcome. You are very welcome, S. Thank you. I appreciate you. All right. Yeah, so I mentioned earlier that I give all sorts of readings. I do a lot of romance readings. I also do finance and career readings, spiritual readings, you name it, I do it. And I also offer different types of readings on my menu. I do soulmate confirmation readings. Those are pretty self-explanatory. I simply ask your messengers, your angels, your spirit guides, if somebody in your life is indeed a soulmate of yours. If they are, what capacity? If they're not, why not? Alternatively, we can also ask it in the sense, like, does spirit give their blessing? Do your angels, do your spirit guides give their blessing in this connection? Which can be very difficult to attain. So when you do get it, it's definitely nothing to disregard. I also offer past life regression readings. I've been studying past life regression therapy since I was very, very young, and I found a way to use tarot as a conduit for past life regression about 3 years ago or so, maybe 4. and it's incredibly fascinating, and we can ask with any intention. It doesn't have to be just a past life that best exemplifies or highlights the life that you're living now and the challenges that you're going through. It can be really for any reason. Um, I also offer a thoughts, feelings, and intentions spread, which I just gave a moment ago or a few moments ago. Um, it answers 3 questions in one. It answers what someone's thoughts, their feelings, and their intentions are towards you. And it doesn't have to be someone in a romantic context. It could also be a friend or a coworker or a family member. Doesn't matter. It will illustrate what their thoughts, feelings, and intentions are, as well as their general energies. Um, yeah, and with that, I think. Oh yeah, I also offer private readings. I always offer private readings. I offer 2 different types of private readings. I offer them by appointment only, and it's done over Zoom. You can see the cards, you can see me, you can give me all the context and backstory you need, and there's also that level of discretion that a YouTube live stream can't offer. Highly recommend those. I also offer private readings over voice memos, over DMs on Instagram, or typed over email. Just send me your question and your donation, and I can get back to you at the very latest in 24 hours, but I can usually get back to a lot sooner than that. Yeah, and with that being said, the donation queue is currently open. So whoever donates next will be read for next. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I've been on for 48 minutes. I have a hard stop. I need to leave at 8. Let's see. So I started 5. Oh, so we're good. We're good. Yeah. So donation queue is currently open. Thank you. Hi Felicia, good to see you. I hope you're doing well too, love. Alright, I'm going to call it a night. Thank you all so much, and I will see you all again soon.